when we start to revere the past as like a simple time, a better time, a clearer time, it's, like I said, often because we're really in avoidance of what's happening in the present moment. And so it's like, okay, what am I here? Like, what am I doing in the present? Like, what's happening in the present moment that I can't be with? And then to ask the question, why can't I be with that? Like, what's here that's making it sticky for me, that I don't want to deal with, that I want to avoid? Because likely it's a distortion pattern that you're not addressing, that's getting louder and louder and louder for you to release the distortion pattern around. And once you do that, then your experience of the present becomes much more empowered and much more pleasurable because you can be with whatever it is. And as your resonance rises even more, that's when you can start to really create manifest, right? So that's when it gets exciting.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm thinking about just this morning I was having a conversation with my brother on the phone, and he was like, yeah, I was just looking through old videos and like literally like reminiscing. There was like a sadness there, you know, and it's like that, and I get like that too. I'm like looking through old pictures. So when somebody's in that and they feel kind of stuck, first of all, notice, right? And then ask yourself, what is it that I'm missing in the present? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. And we have, because it's funny, I'm glad you brought that up. As humans, we tend to grieve the passage of things.
Yes.
Right? Yes. So we all know, like the Buddhists have been saying for a long time, everything is temporary, right? They've been saying this for like thousands of years. Okay, right. They've been saying this, like everything is temporary, because it is. And so, but as humans, we're like, oh no, it's temporary. You know, like we want to make it fixed. Like we want to like have that experience forever. And then we grieve the loss of that time. We grieve the loss of those relationships.
Or that thing.
Or whatever it is. So my suggestion would be like, nostalgia is totally normal and human. So to notice that sadness for that time, you know, it's like, because it's about the loss of that time. Does that make sense? That it's no longer. That's the thing that we're grieving.
Right.
So to allow yourself to feel that sort of sadness, and then just to let it wash through you.
Right.
It's like, oh, that time's different. And then what you can think of, if you get stuck there, notice if you get stuck. So the first thing is A, notice, get stuck.
Yes.
B, one thing to pull yourself out of that is, what am I grateful for right now?
Yes.
Like right now. Okay?
In this present
moment. I'm able to breathe really, I mean, even as like, can I breathe really deeply? I mean, that's pretty glorious, right? Or I can look at the sky and that's really beautiful, or I really love the, you know, dress I'm wearing, or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything like monumental, but that's what existence is. It's the details and the celebration of like the mundane. That's what makes life really magical. So if you feel your nostalgia for the past, feel gratitude then and celebration for the moment that you're in currently, and that will bring you back into the 0 point of space and time. Because remember, you're going to be back in the 0 point of space and time. What happens when people stay in that past moment of like, oh, you know, it used to be like this and blah, 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 they start to time distort back into the past. You don't want to stay there. That's bad. You want to come back into the present moment because that's where you co-create your reality from.